Welcome and thank you for joining us for this special edition of The Factor Uncensored. We're all about weather tonight and what you need to know for the future after Beryl. Now, Houston and the region is grappling with the aftermath of Beryl. 7 people have died in the greater Houston area so far. That's the count now. Close to 2 million people are still without power in our region. We will get to that in a moment. But first, on the northwest side of Harris County, a tree fell and killed 73-year-old Maria Loredo while she was sleeping. Loredo lived with her son, grandchildren, and daughter-in-law who spoke with her moments before the tree took off the entire back side of their house.
I went upstairs because I kept hearing noises, and I went and checked on my baby on the other side of the house, and then I asked her, "Did you hear all the winds?" And she said, "Yeah," and she went to the restroom, but I guess she went back to sleep, and that's when it happened. I went downstairs, and then we heard the noise, the crack, and it happened like super fast.
And this is your husband's mom?
Yes.
How are you guys?
We're just, shaken up, and we can't believe it.
Oh man, we were really devastated, because yesterday we went to church together and we had a good time, and we were even talking about what was going to happen today, we're like, oh, hopefully nothing bad happens, everybody's safe. And she was really kind woman, and, we just really saddened about what happened.
Just heartbreaking there. The number of people who have died has continued to go up throughout the day, and we expect it to continue through the week. We will keep you posted if any more are confirmed here tonight on The Factor. Fox 26's Sherman Desselle has been and still is on the forefronts of covering storm damage and recovery. Sherman, can you tell us what you have seen out there? And thank you for staying up late with us here on The Factor. I know it's a tough one. You've been working all day, but we appreciate you.
Hey, Isiah, I'm having a little trouble hearing you, so bear with me, but I'll show you where we are. We've been here for the last couple of hours. We're on East Freeway, Naldine Bender Road. Check out the line, man. These people have been waiting for hours with gas, looking for gas, looking for fuel. Let's go and have a walk and talk up this way. Looks like some people are arguing. We're going to turn this way. Hopefully things get bogged down, but a lot of people are just upset, losing their patience, right? So up here, I'm paying attention to behind me, y'all, keeping my head on the swivel. But take a look at all the people who are in line. These people have been waiting for a long time, looking for a place that has hot food and fuel. And we've been around the Humble and Atascocita area earlier today. Massive cleanup effort there, down trees, down power lines, neighbors helping each other out. A lot of people have just been talking about how they've been helping each other out. Take a listen.
It was just, our first time seeing something like this, being from Colorado. And, they always talk about the dirty side of the hurricane, the dirty side, which apparently is the most powerful side. And seeing that for the first time was, pretty surprising.
Does this change how you may prepare for a storm next time?
Yeah, be more proactive, get like the gallons and everything like that, stock up. Especially like little things like, snacks and everything like that, definitely.
All right, so as you look, a couple of people are a little heated. That's what happens when you're without the resources that you need, waiting, people kind of cutting in front of each other, getting a little upset. She is mad. With the bonnet on, she's upset. Isiah, we're going to get out of here before the temperatures escalate too much, but everybody needs to just pack your patience because everybody needs the same thing. Back to you.
All right, Sherman, thank you. Not the bonnet, right? Obviously, when people are trying to get gas and you skip the line, they are going to get very upset. And, all weekend long, when we had cheap gas prices throughout the week, all of a sudden the gas prices were way up there, like $3.30. So you have to make sure you get your gas before the storm, well before the storm. Still ahead on The Factor, Houston Fire Chief Samuel Pena says the main thing they are focused on is stopping any more deaths from happening during the aftermath. Take a listen.
Now, when we have people using generators, and some may even try to bring it into the house, into the garage, too close to the house, what kind of problems can come as a result of that, Chief?
Look, it doesn't take much accumulation of carbon monoxide in the home for it to be deadly. The recommendation is always, if you're going to use your generators, use them at least 20 feet from the home. Make sure that they're not, the exhaust is not migrating in through an open window or open door or a vent, because it doesn't take long for that carbon monoxide to accumulate in a home. And as I mentioned, it's deadly at very low concentrations. The other thing that we see, Isiah, when we have these long-term power outages is folks using their vehicle to charge their cell phones or other devices. If you're going to do that, don't do it inside the garage, right? Move your car outside. Even if you have the door open, that carbon monoxide can accumulate, and again, we want to avoid a tragedy.
Absolutely. And obviously it's 2024, but people still have candles providing light for them in the dark.
Candles, besides the cooking fires, the accidental cooking fires, candles is a leading cause of home fires in the country, and they're very dangerous. Don't leave them unattended. Don't leave them on overnight. Same goes for your fireplaces. When you go to bed, make sure that everything is extinguished and off, because yes, those candles have caused significant damage and death in a lot of instances throughout the year.
Any other advice, Chief, for people as we recover from Beryl here in our area?
It's one of those things that results after a major storm, especially when we have power outages as widespread. The estimate is nearly 2 million people are without power here in the region. So it's going to be a long recovery. The dangers that come with the improper use of generators, the dangers that come with the improper use of candles, but also the heat and humidity that we expect in the next few days is going to be a factor. Stay indoors as much as you can. Stay cool. Take cool showers throughout the day. That helps. But maintain yourself hydrated and out of direct sunlight, because that's a concern that we have certainly in the summer, but especially when we don't have the electricity for air conditioning. We have to be extra cautious for ourselves, the elderly especially, and those individuals with special needs. And let's not forget our pets, because they can suffer the same effects as humans.
All right. Chief Pena, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored, and thank you and the men and women of the Houston Fire Department for the job you guys do here. Thank you so much.
They do great work, and you do great work. Thank you, Isiah.